ambush. That's what officials in Fargo are calling the attack that killed an officer, injured two other officers, and a bystander.
Still unknown tonight, though, is why he did it. Officials explaining that he started shooting from 15 to 25 feet away. Courtney Godfrey joining us now. And Courtney, police say this gunman was armed, dangerous, and ready to do more harm.
Yeah, Kelsey, officials say the shooter was out to kill and that the officer who ultimately took him down is a hero for how he responded.
When you look at the amount of ammunition this shooter had in his car, he was planning on war mayhem in our community.
North Dakota officials detailing the carnage they say 37-year-old Mohammed Barakat likely had planned when he ambushed police officers responding to the scene of a car crash in Fargo last week.
Mohammed Barakat engaged in a savage attack. He engaged in unprovoked, completely unprovoked assault by firing a long rifle. He unleashed what can only be described fairly as a murderous barrage of fire. But that isn't to say that it wasn't precise. In fact, it was.
Armed with a long rifle that was capable of shooting 60 rounds, Barakat started shooting the officers and one bystander from inside his car. Officer Zachary Robinson, who was behind the shooter when it started, was able to return fire and eventually disarm the suspect for a moment before he pulled out another gun, running towards danger to neutralize the threat.
He had the presence of mind to phone in, to radio call in, shots fired, not knowing if he was going to be the next officer struck. Again and again, in watching through the evidence in this case, you see that presence of mind, the training, the professionalism. These are cliched words, but they are true, and the courage.
He gave this individual multiple opportunities to surrender. This suspect was dead set on committing to fire, harm, and shoot people.
Police later discovering 1,800 rounds of ammunition, multiple guns, explosives, and a handmade grenade in his car.
It's clear to us that our police officers were ambushed on this attack. It's clear to us with their training and what they've been taught, they did the best reaction.
The Bureau of Criminal Investigations is expected to officially wrap up their investigation Friday, and that's when we will likely be able to see the body camera footage. A funeral for Officer Jake Walleen from St. Michael, Minnesota is planned for Saturday in Pequot Lakes. In the newsroom, Courtney Godfrey, Fox 9.
All right, thanks, Courtney.